Commander Zexhai clicked his mandibles nervously as the Void Hunter approached the blue-green marble suspended in the darkness of space. The ship's bioscanners had been screaming warnings for the past 3 solar cycles, detecting life signatures that defied all logic and reason. "Sir," his navigation officer Krilta spoke with barely concealed fear. "The prey world's oceanic regions are active, more active than anything in our databases." Zexhai had earned his reputation hunting across 17 galaxies. His species, the Vorthak, were apex predators. 8 feet of chitin armor, razor-sharp claws, and enhanced neural processing that could track 1,000 prey items simultaneously. They had never encountered a world they couldn't strip clean within a standard rotation. Until now. "Show me the deep scans," Zexhai commanded. The holographic display materialized, revealing Earth's oceans in terrifying detail. What they saw made the entire bridge crew recoil in instinctive horror. "By the Void," whispered Tactical Officer Nexra. "What kind of death world spawns creatures like these?" The first image showed something the humans called a great white shark, a perfectly engineered killing machine with rows of serrated teeth and dead black eyes. But that was merely the beginning. The scans revealed creatures that seemed designed by a mad deity. Giant squids with tentacles longer than their ship, their sucker cups lined with rotating hooks. Something called an orca that hunted in coordinated packs with intelligence that rivaled most sentient species. Jellyfish whose translucent bodies pulsed with enough venom to kill a Vorthak battalion. "These readings can't be accurate," Zexhai muttered. "Run them again." The second scan was worse. Much worse. In the deepest trenches lurked things that defied comprehension. Bioluminescent nightmares with mouths that unhinged like thermal gates. Creatures that could withstand pressure that would crush their warships. Living weapons that had evolved in absolute darkness for millions of rotations. "Sir?" Krilta's voice cracked. "There's something else. The humans. They willingly enter these waters." The observation deck fell silent except for the humming of life support systems. "Show me." New images flashed across the display. Humans, diving into shark-infested waters, swimming alongside creatures that could swallow them whole, riding waves during violent storms, descending to crushing depths in metal shells. Some even entered the water with nothing but their soft pink skin exposed to horrors that would make a Vorthak warrior weep. "They call it recreation, sir." Nexra pulled up tactical files on human physiology. "Commander, humans are soft. No natural armor, no claws, no venomous secretions. Their bite force is pathetic. Their swimming speed is laughable, and they can't even breathe underwater. Yet they dominate these oceans," Zexhai observed grimly. The display shifted to show human vessels, from primitive wooden boats that somehow survived storms that would shatter their hull plating, to massive metal cities that floated on the surface, to submarines that dove deeper than most species dared to imagine. Humans didn't just survive in these waters, they thrived. "Pull up the combat footage," Zexhai ordered. The crew watched in stunned silence as humans fought back against the ocean's monsters. They saw footage of human naval battles where they had weaponized the sea itself, using the water as both battlefield and weapon. They witnessed humans harpooning creatures larger than battle cruisers, not for survival, but for sport. "Sir," the communications officer suddenly spoke up, his voice barely a whisper. "We're receiving a transmission from the planet's surface. Put it through." A human face appeared on screen, weathered, scarred, with eyes that held depths the Vorthak recognized from only the most dangerous predators. The human spoke in a language the translator struggled to process, but the meaning was clear enough. "Unknown vessel, this is Captain Sarah Chen of the Earth Defense Navy. You are entering protected waters. State your intentions." Zexhai studied the human's face. Behind her, through what appeared to be a transparent aluminum viewport, he could see massive shapes moving in dark water. Things with too many teeth, too many tentacles, too much hunger. The human stood with her back to these horrors as if they were merely decorative. We are explorers," Zexhai found himself saying, the first time in his career he had ever told the truth to prey. Then welcome to Earth's oceans, Captain. Chen smiled, and that smile contained more predatory promise than anything in the Vortic arsenal. Just remember, you're not at the top of the food chain here. Hell, you're not even in the top 100. The transmission ended. Zexhai stared at the planet below, his predator's instincts screaming warnings that had kept his species alive for eons. These humans lived in a world where the very water teemed with apex predators that made Vorthak warriors look like scavengers. And not only did they survive, they had made themselves the masters of it all. "Helm," he commanded quietly. "Set course for the outer system. We'll find easier prey elsewhere." As the Void Hunter turned away from Earth, Zexhai made a mental note to update the galactic predator databases. Some worlds were simply too dangerous to hunt, even for species that had conquered the stars, especially when the prey had learned to swim with monsters and call them friends. In the depths of Earth's oceans, ancient things stirred and watched the alien ship retreat, satisfied that their human partners had once again proven why this small blue world remained unconquered. The ocean's children had found worthy allies at last, creatures just crazy enough to dive into the abyss and emerge laughing. The universe's deadliest predators had learned a valuable lesson that day. Never hunt in waters where even the prey species had evolved alongside nightmares and somehow learned to surf.